keeps you moving constantly on a day-to-day basis to be able to wake up and say, today I have to be the guy who gives the energy to the ecosystem. And how do you get that energy back? How do you get it back? It's a regional conversation because constantly you're giving. Flora, you're constantly giving. Yeah. Some people say it's family, but I don't want to preempt your answer. How do you refuel yourself?
The way I look at it is first understanding the different aspects of the business. There's a strategy, there is the operations. There's so many things that form that ecosystem. And interestingly enough, I learned the difference of the two from Flo, from a program we did together. And I remember she asked a question, do you know the difference between working in the business and working on the business?
Oh. You and Flo met already in the Stanford program.
Correct.
Yes, we did, okay. Yeah.
And that sort of changed my perception on how to run business. Because when you're in the business, you feel drained because everything stops with you. But when you work on the business and create systems, you sort of cushion yourself from having to make a decision on every aspect of the business. I mean, today we are talking of there's competition. You have to think of marketing. You have to think of hiring people. You have to think of KRA. You have to think of the political environment. If you put yourself that you are the only one having to deal with all those matters, you collapse. So deliberately creating systems saying, okay, I'm going to build a marketing team. I only become part of that team to give them ideas, and collectively we come up with a system, let it work, and we constantly keep upgrading it and put people there and give them responsibilities. So my evaluation matrix is to look at what we set as the targets and what they're achieving and improve where we are failing. I have found that giving me more free time and also creating time for myself to think. And I tell you, despite having done all the business model canvas, you still find situations where all the hard stuff, all the things that have no answers will still end up in your table. But the advantage of having a system and people and responsibilities is at least some of the minor things can be filtered. So you're having to deal with a fewer, bigger issues than having to deal with everything in the business. That for me has worked.